Hi everyone, I'm Michelle Valerie and my disciplines are music and drama. Actually, I am a musician, and as a musician, I not only enjoy doing music and songs with the children, but I love funny sounds. I love sounds that help the children get ready for experiences and punctuate the experiences that they're having whenever I'm doing drama. So I wanted to show you some of those sounds. These are sounds for weather. This is thunder. In fact, it's called a thunder tube. Now this thunder tube, I've tried to duplicate it at various times. It doesn't work. You need to buy one if you want one. And you can get it on the internet. And you just move your wrist this way, and the thunder tube makes the sound of thunder. There's several reasons I love the thunder tube. One is, of course, it puts you in mind of rain, but also it gives the children a chance to maybe overcome some fears about thunder, because if you take the thunder tube and pass it around, they get a chance to make their own thunder. And if they're in control of the thunder, then chances are they won't be afraid of it. So you can use this with them in many different ways. But I like to say, here comes the storm. And when you get a storm, what do you get? You get rain. So this is what you call a rain stick. Some rain sticks are just straight tubes. This is unusual because it's not only a rain stick, but it's also what they call a güiro. So you can play it like a washboard. The güiro is another funny sound. Rain stick or a güiro also helps. The güiro, of course, is really a washboard. So if you want to just use a washboard, you can. Now, this is another one of those wonderful sounds that I like to use for when someone gets a bright idea. These are finger cymbals. It's wonderful for bright ideas. And then Jack decided to give the cow to the old man, funny little man, and he gave him the beans. What a bright idea. Okay, and this is the sound. It's also handily shaped like a grasshopper, and it sounds like a grasshopper. Plenty of books in the springtime about grasshoppers and crickets. And this is the same thing, only it's tinier. This is a little frog. You ready? Okay. It's a tiny frog. It's a baby frog. It's not a very healthy frog. But it can be used for many different things. Okay. Another one of my funny sounds. This is for punctuation as well, but it's called a flexitone. Now, a flexitone is really sort of like a hand version of a musical saw, because you do want to move the metal part with your thumb in order to raise the sound. Okay? I use the flexitone sometimes when if I turn the children into caterpillars and then they're going to become butterflies. Well, all I need is a flexitone sound over each child's head to turn them into butterflies. Because the devil is in the details, it's a wonderful thing to bring in these little sounds, or even big sounds, that help the children, once again, with their imaginations, being able to have the experience become more real for them. Now, if your flexitone is handled by a child, the chances are that he or she will break one of the mallets. The reason I brought this mallet is because one of the children broke one of the mallets. But it doesn't matter because you can still use it. You just have to use the back one, since there's no front one. But it still works, okay? So if you're going to spend money on a flexitone, don't worry if one of the mallets is gone. Oh, and there are two different sizes of mallets. I wouldn't get a big one. The big ones are not as effective with the children as the little ones. And these are less expensive as well. Okay, this is a slide whistle. Great for growing and shrinking. Okay, very useful in any activity you might be doing with them. And these are, I call them my calls. These are different animal calls. This one is a duck call. You know, if you bring out a duck puppet and you want him to talk duck, what, you don't speak duck? Okay, then how about goose? Okay, and of course, this is self-explanatory. Really wonderful for punctuating stories you might be reading to them or experiencing with them. And this is my favorite thing for ending a story. It's a slide whistle. This is a very simple one that I got at a party store for like, I don't know, 50 cents. And they work just great. Okay, those are some of my funny sounds. And I think the only thing I haven't done yet is talked a little bit about nature sounds. When I take them places, sometimes to the rainforest, or if I take them to a lake, you know, with beside a forest or trees, I really like when we get there to have some sounds that put them in the place. So here we are by the lake, and I have a nature sound CD so that they can hear the birds singing. And then if you really want them to get in the mood, everybody take a little handful of water from the lake and spray it on your face. Okay? There's no reason why you can't do this. It works just great, and they love it. They think it's really fun, and it does put them in the spirit, okay, for whatever experiencing you want them to be doing. Oh, and of course you don't want to leave them at the lake. Always take them back to the classroom. And those are my sounds for today. Thank you very much.